It's Week 14 of the National Football League. And coming up, it's the 49ers, leader at quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the 49ers and the Cards, and it comes your way next.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. Now they'll be led out by a four-time Super Bowl champion elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame back in the year 2000. This is Joe Montana.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
Joe Montana on second down. And got his man complete. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Joe Montana here going to the air on first down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The Niners at 10-2 on the year. They've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Now the first carry here for Frank Gore. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 6. Again they run. Again it's Gore. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. First and goal. A chance for an early statement here on the road. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. A run right side. It's Gore. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's third and goal. Now back to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Zach Ertz, his second touchdown on the season. And the Niners get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Second down and a yard. They'll try the left side. Driscoll. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Palmer. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Now a second and 10. Palmer will throw. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And that's caught inside the 35. A big pickup of 38.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Palmer. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Here's Palmer to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Driscoll, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Palmer. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. Touchdown 49ers. Jerry Rice, 31 yards. And the Niners lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella. Cardinal offense coming back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff race now. This is into the weekend in the NFC. A CD after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January, more of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position.
And you pointed it out so accurately there, Brandon. After this game, 4 weeks left in the regular season, and then the playoffs officially begin. But for some teams, trying to fight to make it to the playoffs, they're actually in a playoff push right now.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 55 yards.
Oh, it's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches. Now Palmer to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. You look at this Niner defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now Palmer. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
With the way things have gone in this game, I think they've got to consider going for it here. I realize it's just the second quarter, so they're not panicking, but they need something to give them positive momentum to get things going.
And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded just inside the 30. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. 2nd and 10 now, and it's Palmer. This to Graham on the short pass. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Throwing is Palmer. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. Throwing again here, Palmer. This to Graham on the short pass. No gain on the play. And it's 2nd down. Now it's Palmer. Touchdown! A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Cardinals are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This taken in right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Palmer and the Cards come up now 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught outright by Graham. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. From the shotgun, it's Palmer. It's complete to Fitzgerald. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, complete. It's Moss. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll set up a throw.
He dumps this off underneath to Gore.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw again.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Palmer and the Cards come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. He's got it complete to Clark. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. On 1st down, Matson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
2nd down and 6 now.
They go play action now. Palmer. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Now Brown. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10. Joe Montana here going to the air on 1st down. Drops it underneath to Gore. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw here.
That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
That is caught. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Gore hit. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will find T.O. on the left side complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
Back to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. He'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Dillon bowling his way into the end zone. It's a touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Palmer and the Cards come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Here's Palmer. This to Graham on the short pass. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Off the play fake. Here's Palmer.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll run on 1st down.
Madsen, and a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. A quick throw complete to Fitzgerald.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
2nd and 6.
Up the middle they go. Madsen trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun, Palmer. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he returns this to the 22.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
They'll set up to throw. This will be caught by Randy Moss. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down. Looking to throw. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now on 2nd down, this is Gore. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Another carry now for Gore. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
Now back to throw. And he'll get this one complete to T.O. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Back to throw here. Connects with Kittle underneath. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Back to the ground game, and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
They'll look to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. From the gun on third down, it's Palmer. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run and, of course, get to the quarterback.
A 40-yard punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Joe Montana on 2nd down. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
They'll try and pick up the 1st with goal.
And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw is Palmer.
This to Graham on the short pass.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Throwing is Palmer. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. In motion left comes Moss.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. 2nd and 14. He dumps this off underneath to Gore.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. On play action, they'll throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
On 2nd down, Driscoll.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 9.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Palmer now.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Palmer.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And this defense definitely in his head there on 3rd down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Joe Montana here going to the air on 1st down. And that is caught. It's T.O. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
They're going to look to throw. A dump off here for Gore. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try it up the gut with Gore. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
2nd down and 8.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 15-yard line. They run with Gore out of the shotgun. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger.
Gore will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
And this will be a touchback, no return from Isabella. All eyes on the Cardinals now. Down by 11, just under 2 minutes to go. Now Palmer. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Clark. Now Palmer on first down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. They'll come up now on second down. Here's Palmer to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Palmer.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
He's got it complete to Clark. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Again, it's Palmer. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Second down, goal to go. Out of the gun, Palmer to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Passing lanes tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there. But sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, partner.
Okay.
Hip pocket or back pocket?
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So it's a win for the Niners here, and it was Joe Montana, CD, who really led the way.
Yeah, I thought this defense just didn't have an answer for him all game long. They tried to change things up, but he was always one step ahead. And he finished with over 300 yards passing and 2 touchdown passes as well.
So for the Niners, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they're squarely in play for next year mode now as they drop to 2-11. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.